Now we're heading to Glen Nevis to join top endurance athlete and ex-Marine Donnie Campbell as he takes on one of Scotland's toughest challenges. It's the beginning of December and Donnie's about to tackle Ramsay's Round. This is a circuit of 24 Munros in the Lochaber area that must be completed within 24 hours. Currently, the winter record is 23 hours and 18 minutes, and that's the time Donnie hopes to beat.
The thing that's concerning me most is how am I going to cope with 12 hours of darkness by myself in the Scottish winter, in the Scottish mountains, you know. Am I going to be able to cope with the elements? Mentally, that's probably the biggest challenge I'm facing.
It's just before 9 in the evening here at the start line in Glen Nevis, and it's nearly time for the off.
It's been a bit of a crazy drive up, trying to get things sorted at the last minute. I was waiting for kit to arrive today, didn't arrive till 4:30, so not the best preparation, but you make do with these things. It's kind of taking my mind off what actually lies ahead. Only 10 minutes late. Sky time, running on sky time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ali, good luck, mate.
This challenge was created by Charlie Ramsay in 1978. He defines a winter round as one undertaken any time between the 1st of December and the end of February. Today's conditions look good, but Donnie will still have to contend with treacherous snow and ice on the summits, whilst undertaking most of the challenge in the dark.
Well, that's me started. Pretty tough going. Just looking back over towards Fort William now. It's going to be a very lonely and cold night, I think.
Later on, Donnie will be joined by fellow endurance runners Tom Owens and Andrew Murray. But for the first 12 hours or so of darkness, it'll be just him, his camera, and as you'll see, an improvised lighting kit, all carried by Donnie.
The Ramsay Round in winter is an incredible challenge. Donnie and myself ran the 10 highest mountains in Scotland in a day, and this is going to be significantly harder. Not only because it's in winter, but also there's just so many more mountains. You'll be tired, you're running through the night, there are navigational issues. So I think if he gets himself to the finish, he'll deserve a hearty handshake and a cold beer.
Woohoo! We're note number 1 done. Happy with that. Okay, game face on. Heading off in that direction where the poles are pointing. Just trying to find the right way again. Yeah, I think I came over that way, see it?
When you're running in winter, the key is not to actually sweat. As soon as you start sweating, if you stop, that moisture gets really cold and really chills you. So the key is to layering up correctly and kind of getting that right balance where you're comfortable but not sweating. I know I can cover the distance and the ascent. It's whether I can put up with the weather conditions the Scottish winter is going to throw at me.
Starting to snow. Been on the go for 4 hours and 6 minutes now. Yeah, it's 1:15 in the morning. Stressful start, but good to be on the go.
Being out there on your own in dark, cold conditions is just about as extreme as it can get.
Some slippy paths.
I think it was snow last night and there's a bit more ice than he probably expected. Doing it in the summer would be more pleasurable if possible, but yeah, for pure challenge, the winter has got to be pretty full on.
Firstly, work ran out of water on the ridge there. Been dying for this water stop for an hour or so now. Pretty dehydrated, so I need to kind of start drinking again. Cold and refreshing though. It is 8 hours and 19 minutes on the clock. I am heading over for my first river crossing, which I'm not looking forward to.
and then got 3 more Monroes until I see the sport crew again. So last section of the night, looking forward to a bit of daylight, not looking forward to cold feet in the next 10 minutes. You kind of think, yeah, the summer a lot of people have done it, it's straightforward to a certain extent. Winter, now that's different. Now you've got loads of elements and it's kind of that hardship, you know, at the time it's going to might be miserable and cold and wet, but the sense of achievement once you've completed it, or even the sense of achievement once you get back into a warm van, not completing and knowing, well, yes, I survived that, that wasn't too bad. That's kind of just been out in the winter in the mountains. That is summit number 13, Snowgenic. 11 hours 58 so far. Oh man, feeling a bit sick. Just got to keep cracking on. Really suffering now, but gotta keep going, toughen it out.
As Donnie approaches the dam at Loch Ildamore, he's not even halfway through the challenge, and he's already around 2 hours behind schedule.
He's been going for about 12 hours now. Then he's done a big section on his own in the dark and probably encountered a little more ice and snow than he expected overnight.
He's up against it. I mean, he'll be just working out, where can I take little shortcuts? How can I make sure that my nutrition is absolutely spot on? How can I get back that hour or two that I really need to get to the finish under that record? It's going to be tough, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Well done, mate.
Well done, you did great. No more's been really icy. I got to the top of the first one and the storm alarm went off my watch and it started to snow. And then it stopped snowing and then the dusting of snow froze. So any downhill go like just ice rinks. Need some food in me.
Yeah.
Stomach's struggling.
Got some brioche?
No, I just kind of let my stomach settle down for a bit, feeling a bit queasy. There's only a couple of bits I went round in circles.
Right.
That was going on Binny and Bake. Kind of got confused with the old lochs. Like, start running around one loch. I thought, wait a minute, I'm going back on myself.
Donnie may be fighting against the clock, but at least he'll have company for the second half of Ramsay's Round. And we'll be back later in the programme to see if he can succeed in beating John Gay's winter record.